guys. In today's video, I am just going to be playing some GTA and just doing some random stuff, but mostly I'm just going to be talking during this thing, explaining why I was gone for a few days. And basically, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and it was so unexpected because my mother comes up to me the day before I get them pulled, obviously, and she says, "You're gonna go get your wisdom teeth pulled out tomorrow." I'm like, what? And she's like, "You're getting your wisdom teeth pulled out tomorrow." And I was not ready for that, but I had to go get my wisdom teeth pulled out, and that's the only reason why I was gone for the past few days. And at first, I really couldn't talk that much. It was kind of like sore and hard to open my mouth up all the way, so it sucked. But I knew the first thing I was gonna do once I got better was I was gonna make a video for you guys and get it out there, because I have been slacking a lot and I need to cut that shit out, because you guys are my #1 priority. Well, besides school, obviously, because I gotta get my grades up in school. Well, not up, they're all good right now so far, and that's a good thing, because if they're down, then my mom's gonna pull out the rest of my teeth. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm not 100% healed yet. There still is holes in my mouth where my wisdom teeth were, and there could be a chance of me getting food in the hole and getting it infected and having to go through that whole process again. But so I've been having to eat nothing but mashed potatoes and ramen noodles for the past few days, and I am tired of it. I want a freaking sandwich. I want freaking not mashed potatoes or ramen noodles anymore. I want actual food. But I think right now probably my healing rate, not rate, but percentage, maybe 85% healed. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm good enough to make a video. And I didn't want to make a video when I was all numbed up and not talking right, because that would sound terrible and humiliating, and it would be just bad. But as you can see in the gameplay, I did make a few videos. Not a few, but I did get a whole bunch of clips and just put them together like usual. There are some good clips, some bad clips, and just kind of random clips of me going out the game and doing random stuff, like beating up hookers or doing just anything really. But it's a commentary. The point of a commentary is to commentate over gameplay. And last time I talked to you guys, I was going to tell you guys a story, and I think I have told, not one of my friends, a few, probably a handful of my friends know this, but I almost burnt my house down, probably maybe a year or two ago, and that was absolutely crazy. The way that I almost burnt my house down, most of you may know what airsofting is. If not, it's basically fake guns that you shoot plastic BBs out of, and you just try to kill each other with plastic BBs, basically. Not try to kill each other, but hit each other. So I have a gun that you need a battery for all these different types of guns, and there are different types of batteries and different types of chargers, but I didn't know that, because I'm a noob and I'm a scrub, and I did not know. So I was a retard, and I finally got this battery for my new gun that I had. I was so happy that I got it, and I was just so anxious to just start using it, and I didn't do enough research, I guess you could say. So it was a LiPo charger. Probably all of you guys are like, oh no, you're an idiot, you're a retard, and I am. So I used a regular basic charger for my old battery, for my old gun. And I got a text now. Okay. Anyways, I used an old battery from an old, no, not a battery, an old charger for my old gun, and I thought it would work because, you know, it's a battery, so it would charge. So I plugged the LiPo into it, and I left it there on the floor to charge in my room. So I go downstairs and I do some chores for my mom, and I come back in, and this is around dinner time, so then the fire alarm started going off, and I was like, what the heck? So I go back inside after throwing the garbage away from my mom, and I was just thinking at first, like, oh, they're just cooking food, and it's like all this steam and smoke from the food, so it was just, I didn't think anything of it at first. And then I walked in, and there wasn't any really smoke for food, from the food, like the steam or anything. So I'm like, oh shit. So I run upstairs, and I start walking towards, well, not walking, but running towards my room, and I can just see a glare of light on my door, and I'm like, oh no. So I come around and I look inside my room, and my carpet is on fire. The battery exploded, and I almost freaking burnt down my whole house because I was anxious and I didn't want to wait any longer, and I didn't do enough research. So I ran downstairs, said, fire, fire. I ran in the garage, I grabbed the fire extinguisher, but my mom is amazing, and she used, I think she used like one of my sweatpants to like knock the fire down, and she saved the day, I guess you could say. She's the hero. And by the time I come back upstairs with the fire extinguisher, the fire's out, and I was scared shitless. Like, my heart was pounding so fast, like I could just hear my heart pounding, and I was just like, oh my god, what the hell did I just do? What? I was scared to death. And I got in trouble for it, of course. And, well, kind of in trouble. My parents like, you need to do more research, you need to be more responsible. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I didn't know. And I felt like a major retard because I did not know anything about that. And from that day, whenever I charge something, I always like put it somewhere where I can see it, or like in a metal container, so if it catches fire, it's in the metal container. And I've just been like so cautious since that day about charging stuff, especially like LiPo chargers. Oh, I was just so scared, but I got over it, and I conquered, not a fear, but I got over it. And there's just still like a big hole, not a hole, but like a burnt mark like on my carpet behind me right now. And we haven't got the carpet replaced yet, and then I know it's been a while, so has it been? Yeah, it's still there. But for now, we just threw like a rug on top of it, so it's not noticeable. And we pretty much just forgot to replace the carpet. I mean, you can't see it, why spend the money, right? So that was a story I wanted to tell you guys. If you guys have ever had like not a traumatic, but something that you did that you regret doing, or something that you did and it turned out really bad, and I guess you could say it like changed you, not a lot, but it just made you be like more aware and more aware of your surroundings. And if you guys want to tell a story, leave it down in the comments, leave it down below, and I will read all your stories, and maybe I'll talk about it in the next video. If you guys leave it down below, maybe I'll read it too. I don't know. But if you guys do want to see more content, oh, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. I'm going to start cutting it back to at least once a week, not twice a week anymore, because I've been slacking and I need to up my game up. So I need to get a hold of my grasping, and for now I'm just gonna be doing it once a week. Uploading once a week at least. So that's all for this week, you guys. I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Adios.
Wow.